Hey man, it is me. I'm DJ Strick, and I'm so happy for you to be here with me in the Streamers Hub. It's Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, you got me, and I have to do a couple of things before I really get started tonight, because tonight is going to be a good one. Tonight is going to be a good one. Are you some type of business owner? You have some type of a widget, product that you're selling, a book that you've done, even digital products, and you want to get them out to the masses? Hey man, how do we do a great product launch online? I'm your guy. We're going to talk all about it tonight. So I need you to get your seatbelts ready, get your pen, piece of paper, your note app on your phone, whatever it takes to take notes on this. If you're watching it in a replay, or if you're on right now, please let me know where you're watching from. And also, if you learned something tonight, please do me a favor and click the like button. I would really like for you to do that for me, okay? That being said, I'm ready to go, but I want to share a couple of things first. First things first, if you are somebody that watches this show all the time and you say, hey, Strick, man, I could do what you're doing. I would love to be streaming on OneStream Live with you. You could do it. It's completely possible. All you have to do to join our streaming partnership program, I want to get it so it's big over here. Let's get it so it's big. I didn't want to take myself off. All right, so let me just pull it over. Boom, there it is. Join our streaming partnership program. All you have to do is email one of your social media profiles to content at onestream.live. Again, that's content at onestream.live. That's how you completely could get into the program. They'll look at what you're doing and say, hey, could we use Joe? Well, yeah, we can use you, Joe. Joe's a part of the streaming partnership program. It's really that simple. So, as you're thinking through this whole process and you're thinking, hey, can I do it? You can. Now, I also want to say, if you're a content creator, you're creating online and you want it to be a little bit more than a hobby, you really want to make money, one of the ways you could do that is through affiliate marketing. Yes, affiliate marketing is one of the ways that you could do it. And I want to talk about the affiliate marketing program that OneStream Live has, because I believe this could be a big deal for you. So if you have friends, family, associates that could use OneStream Live as a platform to be able to put content out, pre-recorded content as live, recorded content, or recording content, or even just going live and streaming to upwards of 30 plus social media sites, well, guess what? OneStream Live is the place for you and them. So you can actually send a link to them. It's your affiliate link. They click on the link, they purchase OneStream Live. I'm not talking about the free plan. They actually purchase one of the paid plans, and you get 25% recurring commission on that sale. I don't know how much easier I could say that. It's really, really cool. So this is one of the things that we're doing to help our customers. You could be a mouthpiece and a marketer for OneStream Live, and OneStream Live would actually pay you for doing that. How cool is that, right? How cool is that? So it's me and you tonight. We are talking about some things that I think is going to be really important to you, and I don't want you to miss it at all. So, in order to have a great product launch, I have my notes here, so I'm gonna be looking over to the side because I want to be sure to give you everything that you need. If you hear something tonight that resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. Please click the like button for this particular show. And if you could take it a step further, share it with somebody that could use this. So this is going to be me and you talking. No real slides tonight. Just me and you. I don't know how long this is going to be. If you have a question while you're watching this, again, you can put your question in the comments and I will answer them tonight. Or if you're watching this in a replay, I'll answer it later as well. Online requires careful planning. Okay. It's a little bit different. I mean, if you're going to launch a product anywhere, you want to be sure you plan well. And there's a lot of people that know how to do this in the real world, but don't really know how to do this online. All right. Because it does have a little different nuances. And this is just my opinion or my explanation, my plan for you to be able to launch a product. You may take some of the timelines that I have and way expand on them. You possibly could, depending on what your product is and how much time you want your audience to know about it before you launch. Guess what? Take all the time that you need. And if you need more, take more time. The biggest thing to all of this is making sure that you garner enough attention that when you launch, you can actually sell the product that it is that you will want to sell. You could do it. All right. So you want to be very strategic in the execution of this plan. And you also want to be consistent in your follow-up. So these three components of careful planning, strategic execution, and careful follow-up is going to be some of the key steps that you're going to need to actually do this effectively. So let me break this all up. So there's what we call a pre-launch phase. So in the pre-launch phase, I need each and every one of us to be thinking about our audience. Who is this product, widget, service? Who is this for? Who should we be looking for? Hey, I want to be able to sell this to everybody. Guess what? I can be honest with you. You don't have enough money to sell to everybody. You don't, I mean, there are major companies that understand their demographic. You need to know yours. Everybody is not buying your product. Which person, which avatar would you like to create? When I say avatar, it's the persona of a person that you're creating that is your ideal customer. You have to figure out who that is and define it for you as you begin to launch this product, because you're going to be marketing to that person. What are the demographics? What are the pain points? What are the desires? Tailor the message and address their needs. Why did it say address their needs? And doing it through pain points. There is something, I'm going to get this wrong when I say it, but I would say it anyway. There's a way of writing copy, writing a script. And there's a pain point, there's agitation, and then there's solution. And I just wrote that completely backwards. I wrote a note, it is completely backwards. So I'm going to say it and not write it. So there's a pain point, there's an agitation, and then there's solution. In the demographic that you come up with, your desired customer, what are their pain points? What is it that they're dealing with your product is going to solve? Now, we know what the solution is. Solution is always your product. Okay? Solution is always your product. But what is the pain point that they have? I want you to be thoughtful about who it is that your audience is and why do they need your service. Okay. Oh man, just give me a hint. If you're out here watching, just tell me, hey, this is a good one. This is something that I'm a service and oriented person, and I do this. Last time I think we were using plumbers. So let's go with a plumber. Let's go with homeowners. So I'm a plumber. The business is a plumbing business. And the pain point is I'm having problems with my plumbing and pipes. My drain is stopped up. This is how I write copy. All right. I love this. You could use it in any kind of format that you want to. What's the pain point here? I have a stopped up drain. Okay. What is the solution? What is the agitation? I can't use my sink and it is driving me crazy. What is the solution? Call Strickland Plumbing. And we're going to fix you right up. Drain is open to be used. Not the right type of copy. I just did it off the top of my head. It wasn't good at all, but I tried. So the pain point is a stopped clog. And that clog is making you agitated and upset because you want to be able to use that sink. Calling Strick's Plumbing Service is going to be a solution to your problem because we can open any drain. Think about your business. Think about what the problems that are out there for your client, your customer, your audience, how that may make them feel. Because the agitation is the feeling, is the emotion. You can't just say, hey, you have a problem, I'm the solution. No, you have this problem. It's making you feel a way you don't want to feel, a negative emotion. You got to put that in there. It's a negative emotion. And I'm the solution to make that negative emotion go completely away. I'm supposed to be launching product. I'm teaching how to write copy. This is just the beginning, guys, of launching a product. So this is all things you want to be thinking. Think about your competitors. You know your audience, you know your competitors. Who's out there already doing the work? You can learn so much from your competitors, guys. All right. They got apps out there right now that will take your competitor's website and duplicate it for you and give it to you. All right. Set clear goals for yourself. Please hear me on that. Oh, I want to be a millionaire tomorrow. It's not a good goal. It's not a good goal. Figure out where you are in your business and say, hey, I have short-term goals, which could be monthly revenue. I have long-range goals. I have, short-range goals could be a month, and then it could be a mid-range goal for a couple of months, and then it just can go on from there. Pastor Dre, how you doing, sir? Thank you for coming through. Hope this one will be a good one for you. Some information you can use, man. Thanks for coming through tonight. All right. You want to create a unique value proposition. It's going to come out tonight, whether it was to or not. So your UVP is important, your unique value proposition to everybody of what you do. Clearly articulate why your product is different from why people should care and highlight the problems it solves. I did it the other way with the problem agitation solution, but you definitely need to know your unique value proposition to people. It needs to be able to roll off of your tongue. Okay, create buzz, use teasers and sneak peeks and create excitement, like using countdown, exclusive content just about your product. Now we're talking about how to launch a product. Pastor Dre, if you have a church, hey, you got a new promotion going on for your church or new series going on, you want to promote that. These are things that you could use to help promote a new series you may be doing for your congregation. All right. Prepare content. So develop all of your promotional content ahead of time, including blog posts, social media graphics, videos, and email campaigns. And what I'm giving you guys tonight, I shouted out Pastor Dre, but this could be any business, any person, whether it's digital products, a church, whether you're selling a widget. I always say widget, any kind of products you may be selling, man, it's right there for you. These are the real tools that you can use to be able to get it out. Okay. Develop a landing page for that product. Now, this is in addition to your web page. A landing page could be something that's just for that product. Remember, the more things you put out there, backlinks to your website, or links to this that you can put in different places is going to help you when people are searching for whatever product that you have. All right. So, Pastor Dre has a quick question here, and I want to stop right there because we're talking about preparing content and all the stuff that you could be doing. He has a quick question. So let me go to his question. So I sell gospel apparel. What will be a good problem agitation solution for that? Hey, that's a good one. So when it comes to apparel, and in this case, he has Christian apparel that he's using. So are you someone that is looking to wear some of the latest fashion, but also want to represent Christ in the very best way as well? Boom. Are and you can't find this in normal stores or the retail stores around you? Go to my website. I am the solution to your problem. Are you a Christian that likes the latest fashion and want to represent Christ as well? Is it hard to find Christian apparel and it upsets you that it's not feeling, the emotion, you're upset, or any other kind of feeling, does it frustrate you that you can't find this in local retail stores? Well, go to my website. I sell this apparel. Pastor Dre, I'm not charging you for that at all, brother. That's the beginning to kind of get your mind rolling of how you're able to do that problem, agitation, solution, which you are the solution to what you're doing. All right. Um, Man, I want to thank you so very much for that. My man Joe, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Always great advice from the main man, DJ Strick. Thank you so very much, Joe, for checking us out today. And man, it's always good to have you come through the show as well. And yes, thank you. Thank you. And if you gave me more time, I could probably do more. And why not do it on the stream show where it's free? Ha! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep the questions coming, and I'm sure I got more things to say. All right. So now that I've helped Pastor Dre and we got Joe here with us, we're going to continue that product launch talk. Okay. So you develop a web page. Man, do you know how important it is to have email marketing prep for you? Create a small email list and segment your audience. Send teaser emails leading up to your launch. So if you're not collecting emails right now, I want you to be able to do that with your people. Find ways to give away stuff, digital products, stickers, anything that's really, really menial cost, low cost that you can give away. And all people have to do is just click this button and they can get whatever it is that you have to give away. And you're collecting emails. So you need an email address from them is really what you want. In some cases, you may want cell phones to do texts, but email addresses go a long way. Yes, people have several email addresses, but you just never know where they'll give you the one that's actually tracked because they like you better than the other scammers. But you want their email address so that you can add them to the email campaign. And just let them know, hey, this is you're added into my email listing, and I have promotions and different products that we'll be selling. And would you like to be notified? Let them click yes or no. It is really that simple. And then also with the products, I want to give you one more. I want you to be thinking about other influencers in your niche that you can then get on board to help carry your message. Can you give it to them for free? Can you give it to them on a discount for them talking about your product with their audience? I think that'll go a long way. I think that'll go a long way. So you're defining your audience. You're doing the research for your competitors. You're setting clear goals. You can creating a unique value proposition. I think that's really big. You're building some buzz around what you're preparing to do. You're preparing your content, developing a web page, and you are prepping your email marketing while you are also engaging influencers. This is all things that you do before you launch. You know what happens to a lot of people? They have a product idea. They get the product idea and they work on that product, and then they just put it out there and crickets because they haven't done these steps, guys. Crickets means that nothing happens. It's silence. So in America, when we say crickets, it's that silent time at night where that's the only thing you hear is crickets going. Now, how deep south inside of America, that United States that you go, the louder the crickets are. And if you're doing something and you're not getting what you want to say, you're not getting people talking about your product, there's no buzz around it. It's like hearing crickets at night. There's nobody else around, no other noise, no other sounds but crickets. You don't want that to happen. So follow these steps. I'm making it really simple for you. Follow these steps, and these are things that are going to help you along the way. Hold on just 1 second here. I see something on my lens I want to be able to get. Hold on 1 second. I hope that fixed it. It looked like it just looked really gray and bare, and it could be me. Could be how I'm looking at my screen right now. But I wanted to wipe it off anyway. You need to have, like, if you're in a studio like mine, I have this nice little wipe for cleaning my lens off. I just keep it with me. Like, why not? So it's lunch day, guys. What are you going to launch? How are you going to do it? Announce the product. Start with a big announcements via email, social media, your website, and use attention-grabbing headlines for visuals. Host a live event or webinar. Use OneStream Live, man, and push a live event, a webinar. Consider hosting a live stream with Q&A about your product. Introduce the product and engage with your audience in real time. Leverage social media, share posts, stories, live video across all relevant platforms. Use platform-specific features like hashtags and ads to increase the reach. I do want to say this. If you're launching a product, it is important that you do this next part. Run paid ads. The system is built now that you have to spend money. The system is built now so that you have to spend money on Facebook and Instagram. And those are the major ones. And if you're a Twitter person, I get it. Twitter has a lot of information out there. You can just post. You should be able to, if you're posting in a normal enough time where you have an audience, people will see it. But those other platforms, if you're on Facebook trying to push something, they're going to, it's going to hit the bottom. So you're going to pay for that engagement. You're going to pay for people to be able to see what you're doing. We already talked about collaborating with influencers, have influencers post reviews, demos, unboxing videos to amplify your launch. Use retargeting ads. Run retargeting ads for visitors who interact with your pre-launch content but didn't convert yet. So people that have already seen your stuff, you're going to shoot it right back to them. You're going to shoot it back to them. Can I tell you guys something in America that they have that few people know about? It's called geo-tracking. Have you guys heard about that? So the way this works is, say people like right now, college football and NFL football is a really, really big deal. And say, Pastor Dre, you want to sell apparel to these people because they buy jerseys, they buy T-shirts and stuff because that's what a lot of sports people wear, right? They wear sportswear, which T-shirts will fall right in line with that. Graphic tees fall right in line with that audience. You can actually get a rep that can help you target that last football game in that stadium. Every cell phone that was there, you could actually purchase a way to get your ad to them, called geo-tracking. It is a big and up-and-coming business. Very few people are selling it, so you have to go to people that can actually sell it. But when they do, brother, it's a big deal. All right? I'm just trying to help. Like, these are things that if you do, could take you to the next level. We're trying to launch using online methods, live streaming, recorded content streamed as live, and actually making video posts. And you can do all of these things through OneStream Live. Not only can you do it through OneStream Live, you can actually schedule it out. I'm sorry to get loud on that last part, but I'm excited about that because you can schedule these posts. Say you schedule out the video components of your pre-launch and even your launch. So yes, you want to do a live show, but you can be doing pre-recorded shows all up until the live show to where people can see you live and in person and you can interact with your audience. But all along the time of your pre-launch, however long that may be, you're playing pre-recorded videos that you may have batch recorded all in one day. I'm telling you, I'm giving you too much information. Pastor Dre, I always feel like I talk too much. Like, why am I giving away all this stuff? People pay big money for this information, but I'm giving it away to you for free. Now, we did our pre-launch, we launched, and now we're going to go with our post-launch. So after, it's still work to be done, guys. You can't just think, man, everybody that wants it has already bought it. No, that's not the case. Everybody, number one, hadn't seen or don't know anything about your product, because you're going to constantly be marketing to new people all the time. You're going to have to do that. It's going to be in your mind that I'm going to have to be spending money over a long period of time to market to people so they'll know about my product. And if they know I have some of the best Christian apparel, they're looking for that apparel. They're upset that they can't get apparel in the local retail stores, but you are a store that they can go online and purchase some of the latest trends in Christian apparel. Now, I'm doing this because Pastor Dre asked about that as an example. I'm just showing you guys how you do it, whether it's a book, whether it's a paperback book, Kindle, ebook, all of these things are the same way. When you release, you need to do these same steps. Starting a new business, you want to do these same steps to let people know about who you are. Oh man, so post-launch. You want to be sure that you are following up with everybody. People that purchase, more importantly, people that did not purchase. Man, just got them at a bad time. So many people are paycheck to paycheck. And if you just wait, like I would pre-launch, I would plan my lunch. Let me say it that way. I would plan my lunch around a known payday time. In America, people get paid at certain times of the month. In a general sense, okay, in a general sense, people get paid all kinds of ways, but most people are paid bi-weekly, weekly, or once a month. So for the person that got paid once a month, normally they get paid at the end of the month. Teachers, all right, they get paid at the end of the month. The people that get paid bi-weekly, they're going to be somewhere at the beginning or the end. So the end of the month, the beginning of the new month, and then somewhere around the 15th of every month, somewhere around there is when they're going to get another check. It's bi-weekly. And then, of course, from a weekly standpoint, is every weekend someone would get paid and they would have money. People that get paid once a month, man, they have to be great stewards, because once a month, it's got to go all the way to the end of the other month. People that get paid bi-weekly, man, they can miss it one week and they got a whole nother week to go, and they'll be okay. But even still, if you mess up a check and you're bi-weekly, that's 2 full weeks where you may be hungry. You got to really be a good steward. Those are all things you want to be mindful of when you are doing a product launch, okay? Be thinking about, when will people have money to be able to purchase this? Everybody is not on week to week or paycheck to paycheck. Everybody's not like that. Think about your demographics and potentially where could be some of the pitfalls for them. And you want to collect testimonials, and this is their post-launch. Hear what people are saying. Allow them to say it about your product or your service. Let them talk about it. I'm sure if it's as good as what you're saying it is, guess what? People will buy it, or people will give you a great testimony. All right. Then you want to analyze the matrix, know where you are in your analytics and your data. Know where you are, because at any point that you have to make a pivot, you know why, you know when, you know where. Okay. Engage with customers. Continue to engage with your audience throughout the post-launch. Tutorial tips, updates about the product. You want to do all of that so people know that you just didn't sell them a product and just ghosted them. You're still there. And if your product is not working, it's an operator error. Does not have anything to do with the product. That's not true. You want to be sure that you figure out every particular thing about your piece of product so people can't say that it was broke when I got it. Unless it was broke when I got it. One of the two. All right. So you want to redefine the product based on customers' feedback and then make improvements and adjustments to the product if necessary. You want to run a post-launch campaign, continuing marketing efforts. That's the paid for stuff. And you can do it with a drip campaign where it goes a little bit at a time. Influencer collaboration, user-generated content could work as well. Now, I believe this is just strict. If you follow these tips, you can execute a well-planned online product launch. And that's what everybody wants. That's what I want for you. And I'm sure you want that for yourself. Okay. I've talked a lot tonight. Number one, do you have any questions? Questions are important, whether they're live or in a replay, that you get them answered. So these are not stopping blocks from you for you to get what you need done. Okay. I want to hang out just for a second longer. That being said, I do recommend every content creator to be a part of their affiliate plan through OneStream Lives. 25% recurring commission based off of what the person purchases. 75% for, excuse me, I don't know where I was going at. It's 25%, 75 goes to the company, 25% on affiliate market goes to you. All right. Now, that being said, I didn't have any questions come in. That's really, really cool. That means I explained this the right way. Everybody got what they needed out of this, and you're ready to launch this product, or at least get into the planning so you can launch it. All right. Define your audience and be sure. Oh my God, be sure to research your competition. You just never know. So, Pastor Dre, man, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you coming in and saying good things about the show tonight. It makes it all worth it. And I know many people will be watching, and more people will also be making comments about this in the replay. Guys, I am here to help you every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, inside of the Streamers Hub. Yes, we're going to be talking about how to stream. Yes, we're going to be talking about the features and benefits of having OneStream Live. I mean, it's an incredible system. And we're also going to be talking about things like product launches and SEO, all those things that you need to be aware of as you are a content creator, a business owner, an entrepreneur, and all of the above. I want to help you through that process. And that's why we're here on Monday night. So anytime you got a question, just hit me up, be like Pastor Dre. If it works for you, great. If it kind of opens your mind, that's my idea, to give you some creativity to what you're doing. And if you just watch and listen to tonight, there were some nuggets that was thrown, guys. If you do it and you use it to launch a product, I guarantee you it will go well for you. Hey, that's my time. This is DJ Strick, and I will see you guys next Monday night, 7 p.m. I'm sure we'll have some more good stuff to talk about, and I don't want you to miss it. Just be sure to come through. Can you do that for me? All right, let's see if we got this. Hey, this is DJ Strick, and I've had an awesome time with you today. Thank you for watching another edition of the Streamers Hub right here on OneStream Live. All right, guys.